Bill Haney did an interview with the Boxing Voice yesterday, and he commented on a lot of things. He commented on the Tank Ryan fight. He commented on Shakur Stevenson. He talked about the Devin and Lomachenko fight. He said a lot of things that were interesting. And one of the things that caught my attention was this.
Yeah, a young 3-0 fighter sit Rolly on his ass, then that'll show you. And you see that same fighter give Tank work. Well, what do we be talking about?
So as we all know, Rolly Romero just got brutally knocked out again in sparring by Jahan Ingram a couple days ago. And that's what Bill was saying. Bill was saying, what are we talking about with Tank if Rolly was giving Tank work, but he got knocked out in a gym by a 3-0 fighter? And I'm just going to say this. Do y'all not realize that Devin has sparred Rolly too? Did he knock him out? Hell no.
Get this on camera, please.
This is why I tell y'all, these people are sick. It is driving them crazy that Gervonta Davis is who he is. They're looking for any sign of weakness that they can find to try to convince themselves that they're seeing something that's not there. They'll say anything to make Gervonta Davis look bad, to the point that they don't even care that it makes them look stupid how easily that you can debunk it. Okay, Bill said, what does that say about Tank? That Tank knocked him out in the 6th round, but Rolly got knocked out in the gym by a 3-0 fighter. What did that say about Tank? Well, what did that say about Devin if Tank knocked him out and the 3-0 fighter knocked him out, but Devin couldn't knock him out? Like, come on, people. Like, everybody in the boxing community, especially that team over there, is looking for anything, for any sign of weakness in Gervonta Davis, and they haven't seen one yet. So they just keep making up anything, and what they're saying just makes them look stupid every time. Like, let's go back a little bit. Remember when Gervonta Davis fought Yuriorkis Gamboa? He dropped him twice, dropped him a 3rd time in the 12th round, and finished the fight. A lot of people were talking bad about Tank after that fight, saying it was a horrible performance because he didn't get the stoppage over Gamboa until the 12th round. That's what people were saying. They were saying that was a bad performance. You had Tim Bradley talking crazy. You had Devin Haney talking crazy. Team Haney talking crazy. You had Terrence Crawford talking crazy. Fast forward a couple months, it's announced that Devin Haney is going to be fighting Gamboa. And he's going around in all his interviews and press conferences. I'm going to beat him worse than Tank. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. The fight comes. What happens? He becomes the first loss on Yuriorkis Gamboa record that wasn't by a knockout. To this day, 5 losses on Gamboa's record. The only one that didn't stop him, Devin Haney. So what does that say about Devin Haney? But like I said earlier, Bill also commented on Shakur Stevenson in this interview. He sent some shots at Shakur. He said he told Bob Arum yesterday that him and Devin will run through the whole top-ranked roster, including Shakur.
Devin wants the biggest and the best fights from them, specifically Top Rank. And I told Top Rank, and I told Bob Arum, I said, we are a hot knife and Top Rank is butter, and we will run through that entire motherfucker. I told Bob Arum that yesterday. Period.
Those are the
Man,
biggest fights.
listen. I don't want to hear that shit, man. He got Devin's number. Listen, he got Devin's number. Me and him following each other on Instagram. I'm talking the shit that we got. We got the belts, and we ain't dropping them. You dig what I'm saying? And listen, I can talk like that because we didn't earned it. We worked and we did it. I'm not responding to that shit. He got my number. If he want to do something, call me. If he want to do something, call Top Rank. If he want to do something, call Devin. We already went through that shit. I'm not going through that shit saying where you going to have a headline where I didn't said something to him. He got my number. He heard what I said. I don't give a fuck what he say in the media. To you guys, I don't care about what question you guys got for him. He got my number. And if he wanted to talk to me just like we talked on, shout out to H Money who kicked it off, you see what I'm saying? And had us both on there. And for what? Like, we're telling the truth. If that's what he wants to do, then he got our telephone number. He got Devin's telephone number. Of course, he got Bob's now. We don't need to talk about that shit.
And here we have another clear-cut example of Team Haney not keeping the same energy when it comes to Shakur. Since when did Team Haney not talk in the media? That's all they do. That's all they've ever done is talk in the media. They ain't ever tried to get no business done, at least with Gervonta Davis, behind the scenes. Whether it's Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez, I was watching some Southpaw videos earlier. Teofimo Lopez. Damn, I just said it again. Gervonta Davis, Lomachenko, Gary Russell, the list goes on. All they've ever done is do shit publicly in the media. But now, when it gets to Shakur Stevenson, it changes to this. Oh, why is he doing it in the media? Why we don't do this? He got my number. Where was that energy for Gervonta Davis when you just had one of his teammates and brothers in y'all last couple of camps? Lorenzo Truck Simpson was just in camp with y'all for a few fights. Where was that energy for Gervonta Davis when y'all was doing all that in the media? Why ain't y'all tell Truck, hey, call Coach Calvin real quick. Let us talk to Coach Calvin and see if we can get this done. Nah, it wasn't none of that. It was all talking in the media. But when it comes to Shakur, y'all don't want to do no talking. Like, come on, I keep telling y'all Haney fans, it's not what y'all think it is over there. I keep trying to tell y'all. Like, I'm going to give y'all something to think about. I just thought about this a couple days ago. We all say Ryan Garcia is a social media fighter, a YouTube fighter. But Devin Haney is the original YouTube fighter. He's the original social media fighter. He's the one out of all these fighters we've been hearing about the longest. They've been posting YouTube videos about this kid since he was 15 years old, calling him the next Floyd Mayweather. And we're yet to get one of them performances. They got lucky and came across Cambosis and collected all them belts for Undisputed. But what has he done so great in comparison to Ryan Garcia? They're the exact same person. Like, they've been telling us that Devin was the next Floyd Mayweather on YouTube since he was 15. And I bet y'all this, if his performances in the ring were matching all this publicity he been getting for so long, for almost 10 years, he would be bigger than Gervonta Davis. You know what the thing is? People aren't stupid. You can't hand somebody 1 cent and tell them it's worth $100. If Devin Haney was out here dominating in the ring the way he dominated on YouTube for the last 10 years, he would be the biggest fighter in the world. The problem is, he ain't been giving us the performances we wanted. That's just a fact of the matter, bro. But that's what I got. I'm out.